Yeah, when I'm passed on from this earth and I'm in heaven, you're gonna think back on saying, "Wow, I really wish we made it to the 100th episode."
So you're gonna die before 2 more episodes?
Saying there's a universe where that happens.
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
We're very
Yeah.
close. This is episode 98.
I think there's forces at work that don't want us to get there.
You do?
I
There's
do.
outside forces?
I think there's outside forces
Okay.
who were naysayers and never
Yeah.
thought that the three of us in our
Would make it to 100.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm one of them. I didn't think we'd make it to 100.
Dave with the suit, ice in his veins. Josh cracking jokes, never mundane. Oh my wild card, twisting your brain. Together they roll, FTS the name. Life's petty props, kick to the curb. Dave got the logic, never disturbed. Josh with the punchline, sharp like a verb. Omar the eccentric, slick like an herb. Friends talking shop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the FTS podcast, Friends Talking Shop. We're back for episode 98.
So close. So close.
To episode 99.
Well, yes,
and
that's true.
And even close to 100.
You're going to say even closer. You're going to say even closer, and that's not
I was,
true.
and I realized that didn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
But as we've talked about in the pregame show, there were a lot of naysayers that thought we wouldn't make it to 100.
Yeah.
And for that, to all of you who didn't believe in us,
Shame on you.
well,
Shame on you.
absolutely, that's right.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it. It's going to be a special show. We've got the venue, got the prizes. It's going to be fantastic. So
It's going to be awesome.
I'm your host, Dave, ready for episode 98. And I'm here in St. Louis. Very excited about the show. And I'm also joined by one who's excited and one who's half asleep. But I'll introduce the excited one first. Josh, how you doing?
I am doing well. I actually just saw you, Dave. So for our listeners, I was actually just in St. Louis, saw Dave for kind of a hot minute.
Yeah, really. Why
Yeah,
don't we
it was short.
hang out more? Yeah.
It was fun. But I will tell you this, and I didn't tell you at the time. I didn't have the opportunity, but I wanted to tell you. But
Do you
it's
guys,
actually
when
good
you
I-
guys
I
see
did.
each other? Do you have
Okay.
a secret handshake?
Or Omar can interrupt. Either way. Yes, we do have a very secret handshake, and that's why I will not tell it to you. It's secret. Yeah.
Takes like 3
Good
minutes
try.
to get it done.
Good try figuring out our secret handshake.
Yeah.
All right. So when I flew into St. Louis on a early evening flight, and I went to the Philadelphia airport, and I needed to eat dinner because I wasn't going to land till late, and I couldn't get dinner before because it was too early. If that makes sense. So I found this place in the C terminal called Elixir, if anyone knows the Philadelphia airport. And it's basically just it's not really, they got a few tables, but it's kind of just like this coffee and sandwich cafe type of thing called Elixir. And there was one person working behind the counter. And I look up at the menu, and it has drinks, and there's sandwiches, and then there's some other stuff, and they have pastries. And I said, okay. And I looked and said, oh, I'll have the turkey, bacon, and cheese sandwich, please, on sourdough. Exactly what it says on the menu up top.
Went healthy. Good.
I went
Okay.
healthy. So I pay for it. And now we've talked about this, but they gave you do you want a tip? And I'm like, ugh, I hate this. I don't know what I'm tipping for, but I tipped. I tipped her. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. And then I sat down and waited for her to call my name. And sure enough, 5-6 minutes later, I get called, and she hands me the sandwich, and it's already wrapped up. So I go back to the seat and I unwrap it. I look at it and I go,
Hold on. You're putting Omar to sleep. Look at that.
yeah, Omar, come on, keep your eyes open. And I go,
I hope you can watch this on YouTube.
yeah, it's really, he's sleepy,
The combination of Josh
so
and
sleepy.
Omar's eyes.
He was sleepy before, by the way. In our pregame, he was sleepy. Let's
My
call it
goodness.
what it is. He's got
I
a
think
little bit
your
of
eyes are
headache.
starting to cross.
But I
during
look
that.
at the sandwich, Dave, and it's not turkey, bacon, and
Sorry.
cheese. It's bacon, egg, and cheese, right?
Mm.
So I go up and I just say, hey, ma'am. And she comes over. She goes, yeah. I said, look, you gave me the wrong sandwich. This is bacon, egg, and cheese. And she goes, what did you order? I said, turkey, bacon, and cheese. She goes, yeah, that's what that is. And I said, no, this is bacon, egg, and cheese. She said, yeah, that's what you ordered. And I said, no, it's not what I ordered. I swear to God, this happened. Turkey, bacon, and cheese. She goes, we don't have that. That's what you ordered. And I thought I was being punked. I thought there was going to be a camera. And I said, look, on your menu, turkey, bacon, cheese. And she says, what did you want, a turkey melt? I said, no, I wanted that sandwich on your menu. She's fighting with me. Now we're getting louder, both of us. And there's people that are around. They're like, what the hell are these people talking about?
Really? In Philadelphia, I thought this was just normal.
It could have been the norm.
Business.
But I actually opened up the sandwich. I go, look, this is egg. Is this not egg? And she said, yeah. I said, I wanted turkey. She said, what do you mean turkey? This is what she said to me. I said, turkey, like the meat, the sliced meat, turkey. I'm like, do you not have that? This was so crazy. And I even said to her, are you punking me? Is this a joke? And she said, I don't know. She goes, do you want a turkey melt or not? I'll make you a turkey melt. Oh. And I said, yeah. I said, you know what? Make me a turkey melt. It doesn't say turkey melt on the menu. I said, just make me a turkey melt.
Did it say egg sandwich and then underneath
yes,
it?
There's a bacon, egg, and cheese on the other screen.
Oh, so this wasn't under the subcategory, or this
no.
wasn't a category of egg sandwiches.
But she kept insisting that she made the right.
Was there a scenario?
I was losing my mind.
Well, I mean, one other thing, when you and Dave get around each other, you guys tend to.
He wasn't there. I was in the Philadelphia airport. I'm flying to St. Louis.
Well, okay, fair point.
It's a.
You sure you weren't drunk?
I was sober as possible. Yes.
Now, me at an airport, I understand the question. That could easily be the effect of me flying. But yeah, you're pretty sober on an airplane.
Very sober. Here's the worst part. The worst part is now I don't want the bacon, egg, and cheese, and now I want the turkey. Now I have to watch her make this because I'm afraid she's going to do something to it. She was pretty angry, and now I'm like, oh God. And I'm watching her. I don't think she did anything to it, but she was so angry when she made it. She comes over and goes, here you go, and like throws it onto the counter. I'm like, well, this is unbelievable. And I said, do you want the other one back? No. And then she stormed off. But it was
were there other people waiting in line?
No, there was nobody waiting in line. There were people sitting in the tables next to this little stand, and they were just watching us.
Look, I think.
Yeah.
David?
Yeah.
Are you listening or did you fall asleep too?
Yeah, I'm falling asleep too. I'm wrapped with attention.
Yeah, it's not. The story doesn't. I'm realizing now the story doesn't tell as well.
I think you could have been a more effective outcome.
In what way?
I think if I was in that seat, I would have been able to steer myself to the sandwich. And I
couldn't have made it any clearer.
No, but the thing is, though, Josh, and David can attest to this, sometimes you have a certain je ne sais quoi about the tone of your voice.
My tone was good until it turned not good.
Well, if I could be so bold,
please.
You were treading on the edges of sanctimony, right? And I think with certain people,
yes,
right, it triggers them, and they get into a defensive sort of posture. And once that's done,
dude.
And so, I think that you were naturally abrasive, right? Because you're from Philadelphia.
No, I'm not naturally abrasive.
Well, listen, you live in a city that throws batteries at people.
Yes, true.
And Philadelphia is a certain type of madness. The people who are fans of those sporting teams.
Okay.
So whether you think you are or not, you might be, in terms of your other chaotic or friends who are nuts, who are volatile at times, who turn over cars and trash cans or whatever.
Okay.
If the fucking Sixers win the NBA finals, right? You have a little bit more sort of passiveness for sure. But compared to other places around this country, this wonderful country, that we have the pleasure of living in, you are exactly that.
Listen, I'm not confrontational. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I
Listen,
am.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're a function. You're the result of your surroundings. It's. I'm sure she is too. Like, you looked at it and got it wrong, and then bam, the thing goes 60 miles an hour.
It was crazy.
That's your environment.
She was gaslighting me. First of all, the place sells 7 things. That's it. 7 things. She had no clue what I was talking about. So
she made the turkey melt out of the blue. This was not on the menu.
She called it a turkey melt, and she would only make it until I finally agreed, like, okay, I'll have a turkey melt. But it doesn't say turkey melt.
I've never even heard of a turkey melt. I don't even know what that is.
You never heard of a melt?
So let me ask you this. So, Omar, you're in Josh's spot. What do you do? Because I know what I would do.
You would eat the bacon, egg, and cheese. I already know that.
Yes, I would say thank you for making that mistake. I love an bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. That would have been like, did I say turkey? You read my mind. I meant egg.
I knew what you would do.
Yeah.
I didn't want it.
If it was good enough, I would keep it and eat it.
Look, normally I like bacon, egg, and cheese. I do like bacon. I didn't want a bacon. It was dinner. I just didn't want that. I wanted turkey. It was clear as day.
You fight. I give up. Omar, what do you do?
The worst part is I tipped her. I tipped her for this.
It's not complicated. I ordered the turkey sandwich, right? But I get her open just however she wants to serve it. However she wants to serve it, I didn't care.
So what if she serves it without turkey? Which is what happened to me.
But Josh, David and I's overarching point here is that I think your way of communicating to her, right? Like you're guiding your 8th beer at a Phillies game.
Stop.
Isn't necessarily conducive to someone not getting into a defensive sort of place of mind.
I couldn't believe what was happening, and everyone's watching.
It is a lesson learned here, Josh. If you were to repeat this again, say you could play this over and over, is there a scenario where she very kindly gives you a new sandwich? Like, do you think you could have engineered the situation differently?
No, 0. She had no clue what I was talking about. It literally says turkey, bacon, cheese. That's all it says as the item. She had no clue what I was talking about. I'm pointing to it. Look, I even said, look at your menu. Look up there. See the second one down in the middle? That's what I want. She goes, I gave that to you. I'm like, This is egg. I thought I could have sworn I was being gaslit. Like,
sometimes you have to put yourself in the other person's shoes, I don't know what that means exactly.
I agree.
But
that makes no sense.
What? I've said my piece. David, we've said our piece.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. Done.
I think we are 2 wounded people that have been on the other end of your arguments before. So this is not new territory for us.
Yeah.
I wasn't letting go. There's no way I was eating that sandwich.
And you want to know what, David? If you recall, metaphorically, often the turkey never even existed to begin with.
According to her, there was no turkey.
That's my point.
Yeah. What kind of meat did you get?
I think I got turkey. It wasn't good.
She said they didn't have turkey, and then you end up with a turkey.
She didn't understand what turkey was.
Yeah.
She was literally thrown by the word turkey. She had no clue.
You ate some mystery meat.
I don't know what I ate, quite honestly. I just was watching her like a hawk because I was waiting for the hawk a loogie in there. I was just watching her. Thankfully, she makes it on that stupid little quick microwave thing on the counter. She doesn't go in the back to do it.
Did you have any stomach issues after? Nothing?
No, thankfully. But believe me, I was waiting.
All right.
I was waiting. Yeah.
I'm glad to see things are going well, Josh.
Things are swimming.
Also joining me at every episode, all 98 of them, is Omar. Omar, how you doing? Are you doing okay? We feel like you've been very busy. You're a man about
town,
the world. What's going on?
I see a new horizon. I can see it now.
Okay.
I'll start with that.
What does that mean?
I can see the future, Josh.
What do you say?
Things that you can't even imagine.
Wow.
I was in New York for a week.
Yeah.
I was staying at the 22 Hotel, which is my new place. I would not move to New York City anymore because I would live there when I'm in New York. They will store my stuff for me.
Okay.
Oh.
And when I come back to when I'll be there, they'll unpack it. I already have it unpacked.
Yeah. That's nice.
Do you get a discount when you do that sort of thing?
No, I think he pays more.
No. A little bit.
A
little bit of what?
Discount or
A little bit
more?
discount.
A little bit discount.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Do you say, can I talk to the general manager? I want to live here. Like, how does that conversation
Yeah,
work?
how does that work? Do you promise them a certain amount of nights a year?
I've done it a few times, and it's actually pretty liquid, because the best hotels are always sold out anyway, or many of them are.
Yeah.
And so it basically was a week to week or night to night kind of thing. I would get charged like once every other week.
Wait. If you're there or not, you're charged?
No. Only if I'm there.
Okay. Well, that's how it works for everybody.
Hotel.
That's how it works for anyone who's staying at a hotel.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. It'll be like 1 month, like 2 week stints, 1 week stints, stuff like that.
So you told him, you told the gentleman, I will be staying for at least a week each time I'm here.
Yeah. Or no,
Per month.
in aggregate, like 90 days. No, it's not that much of
any sense. You're gonna that's what I said originally. You're saying I'm gonna stay at least a certain amount of days per year.
Yeah.
That's why you get a discount. That's why you get this treatment.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that originally?
I don't know, Josh. I'm tired.
Listen, but they're going to store your stuff.
Yes,
and they'll pack it for you,
unpack it, and they're great. The Chachi Boy, which is
their dog,
really great. I have one. I love her. She's doing her job. Potential nemesis there, but she's a night Chachi Boy jumping up on the sofa. And whenever I do anything wrong, when I'm at the hotel downstairs, you
the lobby.
Yeah, well, yeah, in the kitchen lounge area,
okay,
where the restaurant is. But that Larry David had that whole thing with Wanda Sykes, where
on the show,
on the show,
yes.
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
yeah.
And whenever he did anything that was remotely racist, even
anyway, she was there,
right there.
She'd pop up every time. Yeah.
It was the greatest. Like one of the most underrated, by the way, ideas in the history of television.
Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Just fantastic.
He's a genius.
He really is a genius. Anyway, when I had those few moments whenever with Miles to happen, she's always there. And that was really fascinating. But
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Their jobs. But I'm still sending pizza there every night, so that was expensive.
What do you mean? Stop. What do you mean you're sending pizza there every night? You're sending pizza where?
Whenever I stay in many hotels, but this one in particular, every night I'm there, I send 8 pizzas.
8 pizzas to the staff every single night you're there.
Yeah. And I vary it, like Bleecker Street, John's, Joe's, Grimaldi's.
Do they know it's from you?
Yeah.
That's a lot of pizzas, dude.
So a guy walks in the lobby, has 8 pizzas, drops it on the desk, and says, "This is for you guys." And then what are they supposed to do with it then?
Eat it?
They do historically save me a slice of cheese and a slice of pepperoni, but it goes to the staff.
That's a lot. That's a lot. 8 pizzas in New York is a lot of money.
Yeah. How much do you think it is?
I bet you each pie is $25, $30. Right?
Yeah. So I'd say $250.
It's like two. I could show you that. It's like it's like $250 to $350. I have like so many orders. I was there for 7 days.
You should get a punch card so you get like every 8 pizzas free.
No, but I have it from different places. I send variety.
This is over the top.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm kind of in the middle here because this is a 2026 goal for me. I want to be more like I need to spend a lot more time thinking through my Christmas gifts to people that do work or around me and things like that. Like to be more generous. I'm not very generous. I don't even think of I don't think hey, I should give this person a gift or something to just thank them. Like I want to do it. Like I'd be doing it as soon as someone suggested. I just never think of it. And Omar is inspiring because he's always thinking of it.
But here's the thing, though. Let's be honest. Omar has an MO for doing it. He has ulterior motives.
What?
You want to be treated with a certain level of respect, and
No.
you want. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You told a story on one of our early episodes how the entire crew of the what's that one hotel in LA you always went to?
The Mayflower? Like where
Not the
fuck-
Mayflower.
Where's
Yours-
David? Where's he
No.
going with this?
Marmont, right? Didn't you
Chateau Marmont,
Chateau
yeah.
Marmont. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
they
think we
all
broke you down.
they
Yeah.
all moved to a different hotel, or they all left,
Yeah.
and you lost all the favor that you had built up over the years.
Right. You were upset about that.
And so you gave the concierge or the person at the desk, I can't remember which one, you gave them like $200 to be split amongst everyone. And then you never saw that.
No, that was I went to the Beverly Hills Hilton. That's
Yes,
where that happened.
whatever.
Beverly Hills Hotel, I should say.
But you did it, if I remember correctly, and I definitely do remember correctly. You did it because you wanted that table at that restaurant
Well,
whenever
that's
you
more
walked in.
transactional. That's more like
Right, it's transactional.
No,
That's
but
my
this is-
point.
no, but
You're
I
buying
always do
favor.
this. I don't ask for anything from them.
Well,
Yes, you
give,
do.
I'm already staying there. It's just nice
want
to do it.
you want them to take care of your dog. You want
They don't
you-
take care of my dog.
They don't. You just said
No.
that. Didn't you just say they're nice to?
No, they're nice to Chachi Boy, but
Okay.
everyone's nice to Chachi Boy.
You want them to unpack your stuff in your
no,
room.
they haven't even done that yet.
I mean, yet.
I think it's a
What's
little
the
bit
matter
both.
with you, Josh? How
Uh,
dare you?
No, you would expect. Well, look, if you
Shame,
gave these
shame
gifts,
on you, Josh.
I smell
Shame on
something
you.
funny. I smell
if you
something.
gave
funny.
these gifts, Omar, and they weren't nice to you, or they weren't, favoring you a little bit,
change
you'd
anything.
be a little burned by that, right?
Yeah.
No?
No, they don't even. No, it's always they're super cool, but it's very nice.
You're over the top though. 8 pizzas every single night for a week or two is too much.
But it's genius though in a way, because if he gives one pizza, it's nice. If it's 2 pizzas, it's kind of nice. 8 pizzas, that's a story people remember. That's what he's doing. He
Dave.
wants them to remember.
Dave,
Right?
I agree
Look,
with you. You do
okay,
that
Josh.
one night, and they sing your
Josh.
praises the entire week you're there.
Look, Josh, I'll put something out there. Okay.
Go ahead.
Now,
Go ahead.
to be clear,
Yes.
because you're being very you're like you're like Tucker Carlson right now. I was asking questions.
That's a bad. It's
I
a
was
bad.
asking questions.
That's very insulting.
You know what I mean,
Very
Dave?
insulting.
It's
No,
like,
he's very successful.
it's very true.
Very insulting.
So, look, does it increase the probability greater than 0 that like I'll get an upgrade?
Yes, it does.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
don't, but I don't know the answer to that.
The answer is yes. It does. We all know the answer to that.
By the way,
It's
I also
all
send them ice cream too, which is like they let me use the freezer. Which is
How
fucking
much shit are
amazing.
you sending them?
dude? New York City is my favorite flavor ice cream.
You're gonna die penniless. I'm convinced of it.
no,
You
But he
heard me.
might buy. He'll have a large funeral. He'll have a large funeral.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you
Or
go.
there'll be a lot of hotels going,
Listen,
who was that guy? That
Did you ever
gave us
watch? You ever watch Brewster's Millions?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's
I don't
tossing.
remember anything about the movie, but the concept has been planted in my brain.
He
forever,
lives
right?
Brewster's Millions every day.
Hey, listen,
He walks
Listen.
around as Brewster from Brewster's Millions.
Yeah. But
listen.
Yeah.
We are building something. You can do it. You have to believe in something, gentlemen.
Yes. Okay. That
I
was
hope that
Condition
you're
one.
completely
Remember the movie.
ambiguous.
Remember the movie.
I remember the movie. And when he runs
Yeah.
out of money, everyone's
No.
done.
No. It's a Wonderful Life.
Richard
Remember?
Pryor wasn't in that.
And then remember the other one? Groundhog Day.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
boy.
like you're speaking in riddles.
No. Groundhog Day was all about the way that Bill Murray broke out of that
I get it.
constant day.
Yeah,
but being
I get
nice
it.
to people.
I get it.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
break it. You guys are living. We're all living in the fucking matrix, including our listeners.
Yeah. Well, that's
right.
true. All right. Dave,
Well,
how are you doing?
glad you're doing well too,
Yeah.
Omar. I do. I'm doing pretty good. I am excited to tell you that I've solved a problem. They've
Oh.
created a product for me that
Oh.
I've been so desperate
a
to
comb?
find. And I find
Is it
it just worked out. Look, and I need a haircut.
is it ointment? What's this product you so desperately needed?
It is called X Real Glasses. X, just the letter X, real, X real glasses.
Okay.
And they are awesome.
What are they?
What they are? They're sunglasses, and they look like sunglasses. They're the depth of basically sunglasses. When you're wearing them, it looks like you're wearing heavy, dark sunglasses, but they're not like a VR thing, right? You plug it into your phone, and whatever you're watching on your phone becomes a big screen TV in front of your face.
Oh, wow.
And it works. You don't have to be connected to Wi-Fi. It's if you have a movie download on your phone. You can watch video, you play video games, whatever, as long as you can connect, it's got an audio jack into it. This is my solution for flying.
Is it an audio jack or it's got to be a video cable, right?
It's a USB-C.
So it's both. It's audio.
What if
video,
your flight doesn't have Wi-Fi?
You don't need it, he said.
But I'm saying that if I'll download stuff ahead of time, so I don't necessarily need something streamed. I have all my shows.
What is this thing called again? I want to get this.
Real. And it works like I have a Steam Deck thing, which for video games, you plug it in and boom, large screen TV, play video games.
That's pretty cool.
You can. It has little speakers, but you can then connect them to your AirPods so that
Bluetooth.
you can.
So you don't disturb anyone on the plane.
That's right. So you don't have someone next to you listening to the movie.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, and it's exactly what I wanted. It's a large screen TV on my face without having, big, these big goggles or anything.
That's big.
So we drove to Wisconsin, and someone else was driving, and I was watching, a big movie right in front of my face.
I'm glad you said someone else was driving. that would have been interesting.
I didn't probably need to add that detail.
No, you didn't.
I have been known to watch TV while I'm driving.
Yes, we learned that the other day.
Not with these glasses. So
cool.
It's kind of a public service announcement. But yeah, I finally solved the issue.
Is it in 4K or HD? Is it really crisp and clear?
It's probably I wouldn't say it's probably the 4K. And the hard part is if I'm wearing my contacts, it's clear. And if I am not, then
yes,
it's the fuzzy as I was watching TV without my contacts. So I guess you could get corrective lenses for them, but that's way too much work.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's certainly close enough to airplane work and Uber stuff. If you want to,
that's pretty.
You don't
cool.
look like a big idiot because you just look like you're wearing dark sunglasses. So actually, I'm not sure about the idiot part, but I'm pretty sure you don't look.
So
like an
you've done this on a plane. Yes.
I haven't yet, but I've done it in a car. So have I done it on a plane? I have done it on a plane. Yes, I have done it on a plane.
So when you did it on a plane, did you have to take medication, or did that?
Wait. Are we talking about the Mile High Club?
Yes. Yes, he is talking about the Mile High Club.
Are you a member too?
Yes.
No comment.
He did. He with a flight attendant. But he sent her 4 pizzas first.
It's funny.
Yep, very good.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't gone so far as to go. I don't know, raw. What are you? I don't know what you.
Raw.
Gross.
Yeah.
Raw
dog
raw
it, I
meaning
guess,
without medication.
Yeah.
That's one way to. Yeah, that's funny.
So
all right,
anyway,
that's cool. Are they expensive, by the way?
Yeah, a little bit.
More than 400.
Yep.
Wait, how do you spell it? S or X?
X
real.
REEL.
REAL.
Like real. Oh, not
X real.
Okay.
Glasses.
All right.
And I think they're worth every penny. Imagine all the different scenarios where you just want to watch TV, you want to don't be left alone. A hotel, whatever. Like you don't have to worry about your what are you bringing? Your
is the picture
Chrome
that much
stick
better that you wouldn't watch on the TV,
dude?
Yeah, well, it's a massive, big screen.
It's like a
dude,
equivalent to like a movie theater.
Can they be a sponsor of ours?
I would love that.
Yeah, sure, no problem. We'll make a call.
So anyway, it's out there, people. Especially if by fear of flying. Homies out there.
Check out X Real.
Check it out.
Very
All right,
cool.
so should we start the show?
Yes, let's get this going.
All right, so here we start episode 98. On this show, what we do is we each come up with, and we've done it already. We do it all the time.
We're doing it constantly.
We each have topics in our lives that we don't tell each other ahead of time, and then we bring it up here and we comment on it, and we usually solve problems or create products or get Omar in trouble or whatever. So we're going to look forward to do that. We each have our topics ready, but before we jump into it, I want you to know how you can follow us We have a email address that's friends@fts.media. Please email us. We'd love to hear from you. We have a website, which has gotten more interesting. I'll come back to this.
Yes, it has.
friendstalkingshop.weebly.com. You can check us out there. Lots of stuff. You can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Just look for Friends Talking Shop, all one word, or at Friends Talking Shop. So let's kick off the show finally. I'll go first again because I want to go back to our website and something new that's been added. So at friendstalkingshop.weebly, weebly.com, we now have swag on our website.
We have a whole merch store.
We do. And Josh is tirelessly working for our podcast. It's pretty amazing. But I have my topic is something around this. But I'm looking at the site right now. There's like 3 different hoodies. There are 3 different long sleeve shirts. There are like 8 different short sleeve shirts.
A lot of short sleeve shirts. Yeah.
Hats, cups, tote bags,
mugs.
Cozy.
Yeah, your beer cozy. Yeah, we got that. We got a little wine tumbler. Yeah, there's a lot of product there. I think I think everyone should check it out. And we're right in time for the holidays. Right in time for the holidays, Dave.
That's right. Yeah. And there is a promo code. I made a big order and forgot to put the promo code. Yes. So I'm paying full price.
If you want free shipping for orders over 75, use promo code FTS Thanks. That's FTS.
Where's this money going?
Well, so that's my topic. So first of all, I think we mentioned this before. I'm listening to the podcast, and all of a sudden I see ads. Like, who's got ads going on? Like, how did that happen? So we first had to get to the bottom of that.
Which we did. Oh, my God, David, you know what's happening?
What?
Josh is Zuck, and you and I are the stupid, what are the guys? The Chartoony
twins. The Winklevoss twins.
The Winklevoss twins.
Yeah, he's a Sting. And we're the police.
I don't mean stupid. I'm kidding.
Well, but so anyway, so Josh sends this out, a finished product, by the way. Like,
yes.
And Omar does respond with, "Hey, can we have some input?"
That's not what he said. Not what he said.
All right, what did he say?
Hey, can we add dogs to this?
That is inaccurate.
No, that's exactly what you wrote. Read the text.
Oh,
I will get the text out right now.
I'm talking about our conversation from earlier.
No.
Very dismissive, Josh. This is what we talked about earlier, too.
No, this is.
It was like you ordered a tuna melt.
Because here's the thing, Josh, it's great, but we have the king of merch on our team.
Do we?
The key of branding.
Do we?
Branding.
Well, he says he is.
Look, here's what he wrote. I got the exact text. Here's Omar, quote, "I would like to have some input on the gear. I think we need more dogs." That was exactly what he wrote. Now, we don't have dogs as part of this podcast. There's no dog affiliated with our name or brand.
Josh, have you ever managed or been partnered with a creative before?
Yeah, I am a creative.
Okay.
Yeah, what am I?
Yeah.
I'm not creative.
You were a voice of reason, my friend.
Oh,
and
that's
guidance
right.
and strategery.
That's right.
Josh, wait a second. If I could be so bold, Josh, I was just kidding. That was just a phrase about the dogs.
Was
David
it?
And I,
because all your shit has dogs on it. All of it.
That is not true.
That's 100% true.
Look, I have brands behind me that do not have a dog on it.
It's all dogs. I'm looking at it. Dogs. The only thing it isn't is that stupid one. Asparts. And that's exactly why I will take over this.
Look at this.
For Asparts.
LW3 Alignment Center.
Yes. Okay. Again.
You remember, can you remind the listeners what Asparts stands for?
People who go to Aspen and St. Bart's. There's a certain type of person.
It's
an aspirational brand.
Yeah. Yes. You're all about the tagline.
No, Joshua, we're building brands here. And my point is, you have a brilliant brain. You do. Your aptitude isn't necessarily as high in other areas as you might think it is. Right? So you should lean in. Lean into David. We'll embrace you with warmth.
I told both of you, tell me what you want to say. We can make it.
All right. So
I said that in my text.
Here
of course. I never said no. I'm the only one doing it.
But I also mean like the types of things. Can you send me some of the original images of the FTS brand, please?
Yes, I can do that of our branding. Yes.
Yeah.
How did you
Actually,
choose-
it's already on the ChatGPT, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
on
it probably
on
is. It's
yours?
probably it's
Yeah.
all over your chat GPT.
Okay,
I use-
So how
great.
did you choose when to use our faces, when not to? Because I thought that was an interesting.
I had to think about what a variety of items that I thought people might enjoy. And at first it started with like, what would
And
I
how
enjoy?
how did you get to those items that you thought people might enjoy? What drove that? Based on
Okay.
you
First of all,
speaking to people?
we have only a few
Focus group?
We have okay. Number one, we have a album cover, our logo. That's number one. Number two, we have a circular logo. Okay, so that's already in place. Number three, we have all the social media that I've been doing. All right.
Wait. Okay.
Okay. And we have an exit screen for our YouTube and our clips. And we have an intro screen for our YouTube and our clips. Those are the things that identify with FTS. And I use those on all our products.
Okay.
It's that simple. I'm not using rogue stuff.
Well, here's my concern. Okay.
Your concern?
Yeah. Well, look, I think the goal here, David, Josh, if you could put earmuffs on for a second.
Yeah. Okay. I'm your muff.
David, the goal with Josh is we want to encourage him, right?
Right.
But we also have to put in some governance. Josh,
I know.
Josh, you can come back, Josh.
Okay. I'm back.
Yeah. How do we not curb his enthusiasm, but yet don't let him unconstrained?
And I have to say, Josh, if you like, you know, what do you think Anna Wintour would say if she met you?
Hey, how are you doing? I don't know what Anna Wintour would say. That's the point. Our listeners are not Anna Wintour fans. Our listeners are salt of the earth like us.
I like some of this stuff. I'm looking at it right now.
Sugar of the earth. Or
But
not so much salt. Dave's
I
salt.
think we should have yeah, but this is great, Josh. We want to encourage this, Dave.
Yeah,
We want to encourage Josh.
Listen,
you know.
we do.
Let's be honest about things here. Who posts on social media?
You do.
Yeah, I do. Who
Okay.
Are those
agree.
posts creative?
Yeah.
Some of them are, yeah, sure.
Some of them, I think they're pretty
Yeah.
creative. And I've made over 600 of them. Okay?
Wait,
so you
right.
come up
wait
with
a
600
second.
ideas and get back
What,
to
are
me.
you gay? What are you gay, Lord Perry now? All of a sudden, or Phil Necro? Is that what we're talking about right now? Longevity?
No, it's not about longevity.
Yeah,
It's not
you need
easy to come up
7,000
with
posts.
a new idea for a post
What we're
every
saying
single day.
simply is
Not
that
easy.
on some of the merch,
Yeah.
we could come up with maybe some more in
Tell
brand
me.
phrases,
Tell me.
right?
Tell me.
Or
Yeah.
maybe
Right.
I'm more than happy to make something you guys have designed.
This is our business meeting right here.
Yes.
We're
On air.
raising our hand saying,
Yes. I'm
And
more than
let's-
happy to do that.
let's
and
court
by the way, I'll make you a bet. Ready?
Oh boy.
That
Ready?
your
I
items
know
sell
this.
more than mine?
Absolutely.
I
Okay.
knew that was, yeah.
Done. Done.
Absolutely.
Here's the problem, though. You are going to log in as Schmomar Naming and then buy $4,000 worth of your own
I will
product.
not.
Yes, you are. You're
will
going to do
not.
that. All I know
Hey,
is I told you guys about the
Mike,
merch store.
You let me do my thing, okay?
I'll let you do your thing. You tell me.
What are you taking as homework here, Omar? Are you going to design
He's going to
or
design
make
something
some
and then let me
suggestions
know,
for
and I'll put it on the site.
I'm gonna come up with a new FTS LW3, or maybe
No, not-
maybe it's FTS on its own as well.
Yes,
So,
it's an
like,
FTS store.
Big thing, right? Brand, and then a certain visage will pop into my head.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
and then you tell me, and I'll make it. I'll put it into the store. We'll see how
I have an
well it
idea
sells.
I have an idea what it will be. I do.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So that will be amazing. It's going to be basically, well, you'll see.
Yeah, we'll
And-
see.
Yeah. So, but I'm very
And I
excited.
will label it on the store so people will know this is Omar's design.
Omar edition. How about
The Omar
just like that?
edition.
Yeah.
I prefer the DEI edition. Thank you.
Right,
That's
the
funny.
DEI
That's
edition.
funny. That's funny.
Now, also before
Yeah.
I relinquish my topic, I forgot I should have led with this. Josh, we have big news about the podcast. We have been nominated
Yes.
for a podcast award. Actually, not one podcast award,
Two.
but 2 podcast awards.
Yes.
Can you? I don't have it up. Can you explain for everyone what
So
just happened?
Discover Pods is a internet I don't know.
Sensation.
Yes, internet sensation. That's right.
This gold standard of
And
podcasts.
it's basically for indie pods, independent pods. You know, not for like the Smart List of the world or Joe Rogan of the world. That's with a big production agency. It's for the independents, for the indies, and they every year have awards. And we have been nominated for 2 of them. One is the Podcast of the Year award, which we're up against like 12 other podcasts. There's a lot of competition there. And then the Comedy Podcast of the Year, where we're up against only 4 others. I think something like that, 4 or 5 others. So if you get a chance, check out our Instagram or TikTok. There is a link on the post regarding these awards and give us a vote. We would love it. Or just, maybe Google Discover Pods voting or something like that. And you'll see us in the drop down with those 2 topics. Yeah.
Yeah, let me look that up here so we don't just make people do all the work.
Yeah.
And
but
we
it's
can
on
probably put it-
it's on our Instagram and TikTok. And there's a
I
QR code as
encourage-
well as a link.
Look, I encourage our listeners not to vote.
Okay. You know what? I mean,
No, I want to tell you why.
oh God.
Look, I'm not pointing at Kanye here, okay? I'm just saying, do we need a third party validate? Do we need third party validation?
Don't, but it would be.
I do.
I do as well. I lied. We
Okay,
absolutely
you
do.
know what? You want to know what? I think I kind of do too. So
Yes.
please, our
It'd be
listeners,
so nice.
I've never asked any of you to do anything ever. Like, literally, I always discourage engagement.
If you vote, tell us you voted
Josh is
by
always
email, and
thirsty.
Omar will
Josh.
send you 8 pizzas.
I can't find where to vote. Josh.
All right, whatever.
What's going on here?
The link is on our
Okay.
Instagram
Is
and
it on
TikTok.
our website too?
No, but I'll put it on the website.
All right.
I will add it to the
or
website.
TikTok, Instagram. Go find
Yes.
that link and please vote for us because if we win, I would rather win Comedy Podcast of the Year than Podcast
I
of the Year.
agree. I agree.
Right? I think
Yes.
if I told someone we won Podcast of the Year, no one's going to believe that.
No one will
that
believe
actually
it.
happened.
No one will believe it.
Comedy, it's weird enough. Maybe,
But it might
people will
happen.
believe
It might happen. Spread the word.
By the way, if
Yeah.
it doesn't happen, it's going to happen pretty soon. Either way, to be clear,
What the hell does that mean?
it means we're going to create our own awards.
Love it.
There you
One way
go.
or another, we're getting an award.
There you go.
We've been written up in a magazine. Now it went out of business after we were written about.
Maybe we'll-
and now
And if we win, maybe we'll make a hoodie or a shirt that declares us the
Oh.
winner.
no more
That'd be
podcasts.
specialty merch.
Hey, think about the stuff that Josh has done for this show.
I know.
mean, Josh, this show is like your third kid.
Yeah. I love this show.
It
And
really
that's why
is.
I'd like a little respect. That's all I'm asking for, is just
I
a little
know.
respect.
Don't
Yeah.
take it the wrong way. I'm not
no,
upset that.
please do. Please do. That's
All right.
otherwise. What are we doing?
That's true.
I mean,
True. It's a good
Josh
point.
wants to complain about us not appreciating him. That's part
Yeah.
of his fuel.
It is. That's one of the shirts, by the way. FTS complaining since 2022.
Nothing but props. But this is what's driven. Look at the Jews. This is exactly what it is.
Oh my
boy.
God.
No, I'm saying it in a wondrous way.
In a
Wondrous way?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sure that's how you took it, Josh.
Yeah, that's sort of how I took it.
We're hitting. This is
That
where
was
we
20 seconds
pivot.
after he mentioned Kanye.
Oh my God. Oh, I didn't. You know what? Okay, that's a funny story.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
All right, well, are we pivoting?
Yeah, we're pivoting. Check out our merch store, though. Go to our
Right.
website, www.friendstalkingshop.weebly.com. Click on the merch button up top, and you'll be taken right to our store.
And vote for our podcast.
Oh, yeah, do that
we'd
too.
Love to win this thing and hit that 100th episode with a win. And we'll probably just shut it down at that point because we can't do any better than that. So,
No, that's true.
anyway,
that might be it.
Josh, let's go to your topic.
Okay, this is kind of, I wasn't sure if I was to make this a topic, but I really want to talk about it so badly. But it's not a typical topic. Let's put it that way. Have you guys been following the Brian Walsh murder trial at all?
Mm-mm.
Omar?
Brian Walsh.
Omar?
No.
It's been televised. It's being televised. Now, I haven't seen much of the trial being
Is he the guy
televised.
that ate the baby or something?
No, he did not eat a baby. I think you're thinking of Johnson versus Dingo. That's a bigger trial. And we're not even sure if the dingo ate the baby. Yeah. No, this is a guy.
I have to say, I really enjoy making David laugh.
Yes, it's nice, right?
Johnson versus Dingo is a good one. Yeah,
Thank you.
every once in a while. That's good.
So Brian Walsh is this dude. And I'm going to try to set this up but not give you the answer because I want you to give me the answer, if that makes sense. It's a trial going on in Massachusetts. He's married to his wife, Anna. And they have New Year's Eve dinner on December 31st, obviously.
Wait, what the fuck is New Year's?
New Year's Eve. What are you talking about? What did I say?
It's new. It's
Yeah. It's what?
It's
what?
New Year's.
Yeah,
It's
New
not
Year's Eve.
New Year's.
It's New Year's Eve.
David, can you hear this?
I probably say it the same way.
God
I don't
damn
know.
you guys.
I knew what he
God
meant.
damn you guys. Anyway, this is in Massachusetts. And they have New Year's, oh God damn you. New Year's Eve dinner on the 31st of December, obviously, 2022.
Okay.
The next morning, she's missing.
Wait, what day was that?
That would be New Year's Day. Anyway, why this case is fascinating. I'm going to tell you why this case is fascinating.
All right, tell us.
All right. No one has found her body. Okay?
That's weird.
No one knows where she is or her body is. I should say her body is. But before jury selection, so obviously he's on trial for murder of his wife. He has pled not guilty. He said he didn't do it. But he has pled guilty to, and I'm going to read you what he's pled guilty to, misleading police and, ready for this, unlawful disposal of a body. What? That's what he's pled guilty to. So he's claiming, I'm not going to tell you what he's claiming. So that's the scoop, right? And I'll tell you about the evidence in a second. Now the prosecution says he murdered his wife, he dismembered her, and he got rid of the body somehow. It's somewhere, right? He says something different. What do you think his defense is?
Can I go first?
Yeah, I want to know what you think his defense is.
I don't know if I heard all the details correctly, but can he? I feel like I've seen a movie that's like this. She falls and dies.
This is called the
On her
staircase.
own.
That's the staircase. Remember the staircase?
Yes, it was on HBO, right?
Yeah.
Was that the? Well,
Yes.
that's what I'm guessing. Somehow she dies. He panics, cuts her up and buries her. He didn't murder her, but he cuts her up and buried her. Is that?
You, my friend, are a genius because that is the defense's argument. The defense is arguing that he didn't kill her. She died suddenly in her sleep. And he woke up, found her dead body, and panicked and thought that people are going to think that he murdered her.
Yeah.
So what does he do? He goes and buys a hacksaw, cuts her up, and disposes of her pieces. But he didn't kill her. Now, this is some of the details that have been unearthed with this. Ready for this? Investigators found a hacksaw, a hatchet, shears, a mop, and hundreds of dollars of cleaning supplies and other tools that were purchased right after her disappearance. Right?
December 30th? Yeah.
Well, this will be January 1st or January 2nd, something like
yeah.
that. They also have video of this schmuck at Lowe's buying all this shit with a mask on. And he's buying all this. They found all this shit in all these dumpsters around the area. They found that the hacksaw, the hatchet. They found some of her stuff. They found her purse. They found her COVID vaccine card, all in the same trash bag as this crap that he obviously used to cut her up, right?
Yeah.
And they found blood on that stuff that matches her blood, which is unbelievable.
Well, he's admitting he did this, right?
No, he's admitting he didn't kill her. He's admitting that he chopped her up, that he panicked.
So all the evidence of the blood and the bags and all that stuff, like that he's pleading guilty to that.
Yes. That's correct. Well, mishandling a body or whatever.
So that doesn't prove his story to be. I think what's really bad evidence is that he bought all this stuff. Like, if it was like a few days before the murder, I would think that's a little suspicious.
Not only did he buy all that, but his Google searches revealed. And by the way, you gotta love Google searches. They're friggin' awesome. Revealed body disposal. That's what he searched. Decomposition. He searched dismemberment, and this is a good one. How long before a body starts to smell? He searched that too.
What date was that? Could that have been on January 1st at 5 a.m.? Is that?
These are all done after she was no longer living.
Okay, so he's saying he searched this when she.
This search was
died
not
mysteriously.
Yeah, it was not December 31st or 30th. This was after. I'm pretty sure. Maybe someone will correct me. They also have a life insurance policy on her for $2.7 million, where he is the sole beneficiary.
All right. Well, that can.
In addition to that, this dude was convicted. This was prior, convicted in an international art fraud scheme where he sold forged artworks, and he served time. Okay. So my point is, the balls on this guy, the as we say, the chutzpah, to say, I didn't kill her. I just chopped her up and disposed of the part. Is anyone going to? This is absurd on its face. This is crazy town, USA. This is nuts. Who would do that? Who would panic and then decide, okay, let's say you panic. Oh, by the way, she was having an affair too, by the way, which he found out about. So that's part of his defense. It's like, well, she was having an affair. I knew about it. She was going to leave me. Therefore, ex in facto, I panic because everyone thinks I killed her because of all this.
Right.
This is insanity. But they don't have a murder weapon. They don't know how she died because they don't have her body. So there's a potential here that they're not going to be able to prove that he did it. But
isn't the hacksaw a pretty good?
No, the hacksaw was used to chop her up. That was used to kill her. In his argument,
if you do start hacking someone up, they will die. I'm no doctor.
Unless he's hacked her up, as he said, after she died. He's claiming she died in the middle of the night, and he woke up. She was dead. He panicked, bought all the stuff at Lowe's, and then chopped her up.
Is it a pillow? That brings up a good question I've always had. Can you actually smother someone with a pillow and suffocate them?
Of course you can.
You should be able to.
You can definitely do that.
Yes.
No, you can definitely.
You think
do that.
so?
Of
I
course.
think you can breathe through a pillow.
What? You can't
breathe. Press a pillow on your face. You think you can't breathe and you die.
Correct.
I don't know.
Why would you be able to breathe through a pillow?
It's
not porous.
Well, it is cloth. I can breathe through my shirt. I'm not suffocating here as I put my shirt over my mouth.
If I clumped up your shirt and put it over your mouth and nose and push down, you'd die.
Well, then if that's possible, I'm just asked the question. Then a murder weapon could be the pillow. Like, why do they need to find a murder weapon for this crazy story?
Well, because that's how murders are prosecuted. You need murder weapons and you need bodies. There's no report on how this woman died. There's no autopsy. There's no crime scene. There's nothing.
Yeah.
This is what's crazy. But my point is, as I'm watching, and by the way, this case is fascinating. It is fascinating. My point is, at some point, can't we just say, as the justice system, like, if I'm like the prosecution, I would walk up. This would be my closing argument. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, come on, really, come on. That's it. That's my whole argument. That's all I need. Because any sane person knows this dude killed her.
Well,
right?
If I was the judge, I don't know what the law is for dismembering a body, but I would almost say
he's guilty on that. He's going to get he's going to get time for that.
Well, then I would say the penalty for panicking and dismembering a body is life. So who cares if we can prove the murder? Like, you're going away forever anyway.
But it's not.
Like,
That's by law. By law, it sets it. The judge can't decide whatever the hell he wants. He can decide up to the maximum of the law. The law for disposing of bodies definitely not life.
I'm saying that's what it should be. So discourage from this nonsense from happening again.
But it's
like
not.
If you panic and cut up a body because you think you'll be accused of murder, that should also be a crime. That is.
Well, it is a crime. He pled guilty to that.
For a long sentence. Like, I don't want 1 year versus
agree.
life. Like,
I agree. Yeah. But he also is not. He's not going to be life if he's found not guilty on murder. That's my point.
Omar,
do you see what I'm saying, Omar? What do you make of this whole thing?
Wait, what do I make of it? What? Whether he's guilty or not? What? Him having the right plea?
No, of this whole story. Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I am.
What if you're okay? Let's put it this way: if you're part of the jury, right, and the judge says, because this is the way it works, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. Isn't there always a doubt that potentially his story is true? Isn't there a doubt? There has to be, right? There has to be percentage is greater than zero that what he says happened.
I think that's what happened.
Stop.
You believe him?
Yeah, I do.
You believe him? Even when he bought all this stuff a week beforehand, I'd like to know some of those details.
He didn't buy it a week beforehand.
I don't know when he bought it. That's an important detail.
He bought it after she had vanished already.
When did he buy that crap?
Well,
he allegedly purchased after her disappearance. It says after her disappearance.
Okay, and he did the Google search after she died.
Yeah.
The Google searches.
If those two things happened before she died,
no, not before.
Then there's no question.
That's my point, David. It happened afterwards.
So isn't there a slight, tiny little sliver of a chance that this psychopath woke up, his wife is dead, and instead of calling someone and saying, "Oh my God, my wife's dead, please help me," he decided, "Nope, I think a better course is I'm going to head on over to Lowe's and get me a hacksaw, chop her up." I mean, that's insanity.
Yeah, it's pretty severe.
Right? But he might be found not guilty for the murder of his wife because they don't have a body, they don't have a murder weapon, and they don't have a cause of death. I find this is this not fascinating to anybody else?
It's fascinating. I get what you're coming from, Josh. I think it's pretty cut and dry what he did, or that what he did was so bad. I feel like the sentence should be so long that when you get out of jail, you can no longer will be anyone interested in dating you.
The sentence. Listen, no one's going to date this dude. He's out. True. He's out. I mean, he's been outed. I mean, no one is. Actually, I shouldn't say that. People date.
Women would definitely date him. Are you crazy?
That's correct. People are dating the Menendez brothers. People are dating. Yeah. People want to date Mangione. People want to date. I think Manson. Didn't Manson have get married in prison?
Dude, he had a brothel.
It's insane. So anyone can find somebody, even if you've done this. Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, it's crazy, but I guess what you're saying, the Hail Mary that the attorneys are sending,
it's brilliant, right?
What do you have to lose, I guess?
It's quite brilliant. Because if I'm in the jury, I'm going, do I have a reasonable doubt? Not really, but if I have to say, if I was a betting man, and I put everything on him doing it, I probably would, but there is like a 0.000%, 1% chance that maybe that's what happened. I don't think so, but maybe it did because we don't have a way to disprove that it didn't happen like that. That's what drives me nuts with this case.
Yeah. Well, let's follow it. So what are the what chance do you put on
it
that you think he did it? What chance do you put?
I think it's 99.9999999% he did it.
I think you take 99.99, multiply the sentence of murder, and that's what you get. Like, let's add probability times.
I don't think you're quite grasping the idea that there's a law that says the maximum amount of time for each crime is X. Now the judge can go to the maximum, but it ain't close to life for the unlawful disposal. Hey, someone look that up. What is the maximum sentence for unlawful?
I don't want to put that on my website.
Disposal.
Are you kidding me? Is this a huge?
Could you Google that, please?
You do it, Omar. You're not married.
Yeah, Omar, you do it.
This is a long con to get me in trouble.
Yeah, you do it.
Do you want to put this in the chat GPT?
Yeah. What's the ask ChatGPT? I'm going to ask Copilot right now. All right, I'll just do it.
See, that would have been a genius for him. He should have started a podcast, brought this up as a topic, and then go, "Oh my gosh, it happened," and he could say, "I got nervous because I talked about it on a podcast." So he could have.
All right, here we go.
Set him up.
Let's listen. Hey, Copilot, what is the maximum sentence for unlawful disposal of a body in Massachusetts?
While the law outlines the proper procedures for burial, cremation, and cremated remains, the penalties can vary based on the specifics of the case. Generally, unlawful disposal of a body can be considered a serious offense and it may be treated as a felony. The maximum sentence can include several years of imprisonment, along with fines, depending on the circumstances and any additional charges.
Okay,
involved.
thanks, Copilot. That's enough.
By the way,
All right, do you see what he said? Several years. It's not even close to murder. Because if you think about unlawful disposal, it could mean a lot of things. It doesn't mean you chopped up your wife because you found her dead. It could be a funeral home that says they're cremating and really what they're doing is just throwing the body in the backyard. It could be that too.
somehow I feel like just discussing this topic is going to get my wife to be mad at me. I feel like I'm in trouble just for you talking about it.
Here's the thing, though. If this guy's my last point on this, then we got to move on. If this dude is found not guilty, has he just set a precedent for everybody who commits murder where the body and weapon are not found?
Of course.
Yeah.
In fact, you would
it's a bad precedent.
plan it that way, right?
Yeah.
From the start. You wouldn't like, I killed her in a fit of passion. It would like, this is how I'm going to do it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Right?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's not good. Not good.
not good. It's fascinating. Check it out. Brian Walsh case. You got to read into
It'll
it.
be on Netflix soon.
Oh, yes.
Omar?
That's the best part.
Omar, what's your topic this week?
I have another $1 million idea. You guys, do you guys know when someone's able to take like a failed brand and then turn it into something that's magnificent?
Do we
know what I
know?
mean?
Yeah, we're familiar with that whole concept.
Right. So that's what this is going to be. So one of our friends,
Okay.
right,
Yes.
had a great idea, which she created a bar. Why don't you tell us about the bar, Josh?
I know what you're talking about. Okay. So if I have this right, this is not a great idea, by the way. She created.
Don't be judgy. Don't be judgy.
I'm pretty judgy on this. She created soap, a bar soap. Okay. So we were asking what's so special about this bar soap? Well, she called it Slim Soap. And the idea was it would be loaded with ingredients that would help give you weight loss. And so as you rub these ingredients on your body, it would spur weight loss and you would lose weight just from showering.
Right.
Yes.
You didn't eat the soap.
No, you don't eat the soap. You don't eat the soap.
You used the soap.
You use the soap. Now, in order for it to work as she envisioned, you have to literally scrub at 20x the speed you normally do until the entire bar is gone.
For 5 hours.
In the shower for 5 hours. Then you will lose weight. And your one arm will be enormous.
No, but the thesis was there's ingredients in the soap.
Yes.
Silkwood.
This is real.
Or,
This is real.
yeah.
This is
Vitamin
real. She
G
really
or
did
what-
this. She
Right.
has a garage full of these bars of soap. And so this is
Now-
the failure that Omar thinks he's going to turn around. Go ahead, Omar. That's your setup.
No, listen. Do you remember from Seinfeld when Mr. Costanza and Kramer got the rain jacket, the raincoats?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm telling you that there's a market for this today,
Okay.
Okay.
right? So what I wanted to talk to you guys was about the branding and how to
Okay.
position it. So what I'm thinking is that I want the Slim Soap to be pink,
Okay.
right? And it will,
Yes.
it will say Slim Soap on the bar the
It
exact
did.
same
Hers
way.
said Slim Soap. I remember.
Excuse me.
Don't interrupt him.
Sorry.
He's on a roll.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Keep going.
In the exact
My
same
deepest
way
apologies.
as Fight Club.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like Fight Club. Yeah. Fight Club's logo was a soap that said Fight Club.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. And If you really want that passive burn, use Slim Soap.
Okay, but you're going to have to pay royalties to Fight Club, or at least to be able to use their
Hey,
trademark.
listen, we got lawyers, bro. We'll be fine, okay? My sister-in-law is a lawyer, all right? She does
Good.
wills. We're okay.
Yeah. The other way to get around that would be who made Fight Club? Who's the guy who made Fight Club that probably owned that?
Oh, I
remember.
know. Shit.
The director?
Sebastian.
Yeah.
No.
He said
What's his name?
He said the movie was better than the book.
Yeah. I didn't like the
Bruce
movie, by
Chris.
the way, but that's besides the point. So here's the way to get around that. Whoever made it, what we could do is we could chop him up and then distribute his body all over the place.
No.
And then claim that we just improperly disposed of his body, but did not kill him.
Okay. Do either one of you orangutans have a bar soap that you like to use on a regular basis?
Yes. Yes.
What's your bar soap, Josh?
What is it called? Oh God. I used to use a bar soap called Art of Sport, and they discontinued it. And
Your soap?
I'm trying to, yeah, they discontinued the soap. It was online. I don't think it did well. It was a great bar. It smelled so good. I can't remember the soap that I use now, but I love it. And it's an oversized bar. Like, it's hard to hold on to. I'll tell you what it is. Dave, what do you use?
Wait. Is it grained in the soap, or is it just like normal soap, or does it smell a certain way?
No, it smells really good.
Okay, I got it. Okay, David.
It's like
Well, you never-
sandalwood, like it's like a manly smell.
I don't remember thinking you smelled that good, Josh.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, listen, I only use it once a week. It's called One with Nature, and you get it on Amazon, and they're like giant bars. Like, it's hard to hold the bar. You got to be Shaq to hold the bar at the beginning. You got to have big hands.
I can't think of the soap. What's the green soap? The
Irish Spring.
Irish Spring. Thank you. That's our soap. Yes. That's no good. I think
Irish
they're selling
Spring?
them by the
Eh.
millions.
Guys, I want you to think about this, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you take everyday common experiences
Yeah.
and make them incrementally special?
Okay, but you're missing the point.
Wait, if I may. So this Slim Soap
Yeah.
bar, we're going to create a brand around this, and it's going to take off like hotcakes. I'm not sure what the origins of that phrase even is, but I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it is completely in the aesthetic of no sweewo, which is
Yeah,
one of my
that's
other
your
$1 million
no
ideas.
sweating. That's your no
Yeah.
sweating exercise
Our
program.
motto there is, why try so hard?
Right.
Is it
Yeah.
really worth it?
Right.
Some of our listeners are familiar with Josh's, injuries, and in general, none of us really work out that hard. But my point is, it blends perfectly, and we will make it a brand, and it's going to be beautiful.
Okay, that's not a plan. All you said was it's going to work. Tell me why it will work.
Are we still marketing it as a weight
Yeah,
loss
that's a good question.
Yes.
device?
Yes.
You
We
are.
are.
Yeah. Okay. You got a picture of a bar. People
Yeah,
on YouTube will be
it
able to
looks
see
pretty-
it. It looks like Fight Club. It's called Slim Soap, but it doesn't work. That's the
It
whole
doesn't
gist.
matter. It doesn't matter. It's a parody product that still is kind of cool either way. You understand? It doesn't mean it still can't soap. And by the way, our soap is my preferred. Again, not surprising. You guys, Josh, you have this smell aesthetic, which is fine.
Yeah.
David, of course, takes baths like he's living in Wisconsin in the 1960s.
Dave's using Irish
Right.
Spring.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
wrong with
so my point is, I prefer the bars with little grains in there, so it has
Yeah.
a little bit of
I do.
friction.
It's exfoliating. Those are
Yeah.
exfoliating.
Exactly. And so this bar will be pink. It will say Slim Soap, and it's going to be an incredible concept. And you know what? I'm telling you, that will be our product.
But how are you going to market it? Are you going to market
Gosh.
it like you lose weight with it?
It will market itself.
It's not an answer.
Are we
Yes.
saying you're
Listen.
fighting weight loss? Like, are
Yeah.
we, so
But that's a
course.
false premise.
No, it's not, Joshua. If your brand is based on parody, there are no such thing as premises to begin with.
There is an actual law that says you are allowed to say whatever you want as long as it's identifiable as parody. That is true.
Yes. Thank you.
Marketing, but it has to be reasonable person would know it's a parody.
is Weird Al doesn't need licensing.
Correct.
And these things. Is that true?
That's exactly true. There was a guy, I don't know if you ever heard of Nathan Fielder, but Nathan Fielder had a show on HBO called Nathan for You. And if anyone's
for sure. Of
ever
course.
not seen that, check it out. It's hilarious. This guy is so funny. And he did an episode where he decided to make he fixes businesses, but in a very comedic form. He's not really fixing them, but he fixes them in a very hilarious, unusual way. And there was a coffee shop he wanted to fix, and he rebranded the coffee shop Dumb Starbucks. And he used Starbucks everything. Their logo, their colors, their look, their everything. But he called it Dumb Starbucks. And legally he was allowed to do that because it was parody.
Well, why don't we rename
It's
it
hilarious.
Fight Soap? If we just name it Fight Soap?
But that doesn't say anything about losing weight.
Omar, can we work? Do we need to stay with the product? I feel like the picture you're showing us and the idea around Slim Soap doesn't quite work together.
But it does. This is, you guys, this is a parody. Like the only soap bar formulated to help you lose weight while you shower. But
that doesn't sound like a parody.
Who doesn't want that?
Everybody wants that, but it doesn't work. It doesn't do that.
Well, that's not the point. I get that. Like, you don't need it to work. But I feel like it should, unless you're saying Slim Soap, you're fighting against, your weight or, against food, and the Fight Club soap is the connection to Fight Club.
Oh,
like,
my
you got to
God.
connect
This
Fight
is
Club in this picture to
Slim soap is the world's first dermatologically adjacent, almost scientifically supported fat evaporation bar. Formulated for people who want results but refuse to sweat. Slim Soap uses a proprietary blend of ingredients whose name sounds impressive enough to convince even your
Does
most
ChatGPT
friend.
just come up with that?
Yes. But
Yeah, ChatGPT just came up with that. It's it's
I'm
clever.
telling you guys.
Listen, the problem is people will stop buying it if they're gaining weight.
No, but Josh.
But it's
my
the joke
God.
that you're selling.
I get it, but no one's going to want that. Bart, here's the problem.
Funny. It's funny.
It is funny, Omar, but funny has to be in a public forum. You're alone in the shower. It's not funny to anybody else. It's only you and the joke.
Well, you give
it as a gift.
That's
it's
okay.
funny, dude.
How many? Now you've taken it to Spencer's. Now you are a gag gift.
No,
now you're
clever,
yes.
but
Now you're
it's
fake
their
poopy
brand.
and fake vomit, and those things don't make a lot of money because people don't buy them immediately. They don't.
David, he did it again.
What did I do?
You always got to go to the money. It's not about the money. The money is an output.
You said you were going to make this thing successful. What constitutes
100%
successful?
Successful. 100%.
Sales constitutes success.
Sales can mean a lot of things, Josh.
No, they can't. It means one thing.
No.
How many are you selling?
I'm talking about not just the quote unquote sales of this one specific brilliant concept, right? But also adjacent brands that will be able to enjoy the halo of the Slim Soap bar.
Like, give me an idea. And by the way, if the soap actually does make you lose weight, I really don't want to be rubbing it on certain parts of my body. Yes?
Well, yes, we don't want the soap to actually work. I think you made that point.
I don't want it to work on certain parts. That's no good.
Looking up, there is a founder of Fake Vomit, and it's a hit gag, and he made a ton of money.
How much?
These are things we should do ahead of time.
Well, fake vomit's kind of ubiquitous. Everybody knows fake vomit.
But whoopee cushions, that kind of stuff. Like, I think the thing is, like, if you were to introduce this into the marketplace and with some different branding, the question is the challenge of it. Can we get it to sell?
Slim socks, lose weight from the ground up. Slim shirt, a shirt so tight it burns calories out of.
Yeah, listen, anyone who's wearing, no one's going to want to go out with Slim written on their shirt or their socks.
It's funny.
It's funny, but it's not. It's
Omar, will you support it?
And how are you going to give that to somebody as a gift?
A Slim blanket.
How are you going to give that to somebody as a gift? That's insulting. You're going to give somebody Slim soap? That's insulting. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this.
I'm in. Omar?
I'm
You're
in.
in. All right, you
All
two
right.
go enjoy it. I'm going to guarantee you it does not work.
Will you put it on our site?
No, I'm not putting it on our site. I'm
Come
not going
on,
We need to put-
I'm not going to encourage this type of behavior.
Josh,
Maybe
Dave
I will.
and I,
Maybe.
if it's a clear parody,
Yeah,
this is an interesting moment in FTS history right now.
it is an interesting moment.
because
if
Dave
you-
and I both want to do it. This is
you-
fascinating.
Okay, if you put the FTS logo on the other side of the bar, then I will allow it because then it's real parody. Then people know that's a parody. Slim
That's not a
Soap.
bad idea. What about just on the wrapper?
Okay.
Because
Fine. I don't care. Rapper's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine by me.
Okay.
All right, done. There you go.
You see, this is how the founders did the Constitution.
This is how business is. This is how business is done. This is
This
what
is how
happens.
business is done.
Boys and girls. This is what happens in boardrooms.
This
Yeah.
is an economics 101 class.
This
right
is
here.
how $1,000 ideas are born.
No, this is a great idea.
We're going to turn this product around.
All right,
Yeah,
if you
we're
say
gonna
so.
take over.
If you say so.
All
So,
right.
hey, how cheap do you think we can get that soap from Dawn for?
You can get it for pennies on the dollar. she's got boxes of soap sitting in her garage that she's probably would pay someone to unload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you,
Supply chain for this first order
have
is
you
pretty,
Yes.
pretty
seen
cheap.
any
Yeah.
of these bars?
She gave out bars when she originally bought all that stuff.
So, what color is it? I mean,
I don't
it's not that
remember.
we have
It was
to-
so
okay.
long
Yeah,
ago. I don't
that's-
remember. I
that's
just thought it
what-
was a
that's-
crazy idea.
That's tomorrow's problem. Today's
Yeah.
problem is getting them on the website in this brand. It's beautiful.
All right. Okay. We have
You're
we have our marching orders.
All right.
We also got to do. We got to get the IP from Dawn before she joins. Where?
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Don't ever listen to this show because she's going to understand what a great idea we've got. So.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Well, speaking of great ideas, I'd like to eat dinner. So I think we wrap this episode up.
I agree.
Thanks for joining us this episode. Again, if you would like to reach out to us on any of these topics, we'd like an order of Slim Soap. We can probably make that happen. Ask Bart's hat. Like, there's all kinds of things.
Oh wait, I got to call it. Look, it's Harvard Business School. They want to do a case study.
Yeah.
on
that's
Slim
weird.
Soap. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know how they heard us, but email us at friends@fts.media. Please go to our website, friendstalkingshop.weebly.com, where you can find lots of fun things and order all your Christmas gifts.
All
for
your
this Disney-
merch. Use that promo code FTS Thanks for free shipping.
All right. And then check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Friends Talking Shop. And vote for us for both Best Podcast of the Year and the Best Comedy Podcast of the Year.
Yes.
We really deserve it. It would be great for you to spend a little time.
Absolutely.
If you haven't sent us money or sent us an email, just give us a vote. That would be appreciated. But until next time, bye, everyone.
See ya.
Be the person that your dog thinks you are.
That's not smell you later.
No, I'm done with Smile Later. I don't want to do it anymore.
Okay. Done.
I want to mix